Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Alex Batman. Idaho Department of Correction is putting a community re-entry center in Pocatello. Ground was just broken on the new facility yesterday afternoon. It will be located at 6070 South 5th Avenue. According to EastIdahoNews.com, the re-entry center will serve as a place of transition for 100 minimum custody men who are close to the end of their prison sentences. The inmates involved cannot have any sex-related offenses, no felony detainers, as well as not having any known pending felony charges or investigations. IDOC Director Bree Derrick said the whole point of a community re-entry center is for people to get connected back to their home communities. Construction on the building will begin in the next few weeks and will ideally be finished by next September. A nonprofit is inviting the community to come out to remember 9/11 with several events next week. The nonprofit, ISU's 9/11 Day of Service, is an AmeriCorps program that aims to help communities around the nation remember the sacrifices first responders made on 9/11. According to EastIdahoNews.com, Kayla Fielder, lead grant project coordinator at ISU, said the program focuses on 5 different areas, including disaster preparedness, food insecurity, poverty, senior and veteran isolation, and honoring lives lost on 9/11. The first event will take place on Monday from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the ISU Quad in Pocatello and will be a hands-on service project to support local veterans. The second event is Thursday and is the 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb. It's the main event and is free and open for anyone to attend. It'll take place at the ICCU Dome from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Participants will climb 110 flights of stairs in honor of the sacrifices that were made for the 110 flights of stairs in the Twin Towers. The last event will take place next Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the ISU Sub Ballroom, where there will be booths from Bannock County Emergency Preparedness Divisions on various subjects. This is the second year the nonprofit is putting on this event in Pocatello. A 3-vehicle crash in Tetonia results in 2 people taken to the hospital. The crash happened yesterday around 1:30 p.m. west of Tetonia on eastbound SH-33 at milepost 127.5. It involved 1998 Kenworth, a 2022 Ford motorhome, and a 2003 Kenworth. The 98 Kenworth, driven by a 22-year-old man from Tetonia, was traveling eastbound on SH-33 when it crossed left of center, crashing into the 2022 Ford motorhome, driven by a 64-year-old man from Orlando, Florida, that was traveling westbound on SH-33. Debris from the crash hit the 2003 Kenworth, driven by a 67-year-old man from Waterville, Kansas, also traveling westbound on SH-33. All travelers were wearing seatbelts. However, the drivers of the 98 Kenworth and the Ford motorhome were taken to a local hospital by ground ambulance. The crash is still under investigation by Idaho State Police. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for September 4th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Alex Batman.